lesson is directed to all American people who are still having problems communicating with monolingual Latinos in the US. So, puta attention to my words. Cabrones. There's not just one way to speak Spanish properly. There are always several ways. Maria, ¿tienes tus papeles en orden? Mary, are you fully documented? ¿Puedo verlos ahora mismo, por favor? Can you show me now proof of residence or citizenship? ¿Tú tienes muchos hijos? Do you have many children? ¿Tienes donde dejarlos mientras trabajas? Do you have a place to live in while you come to work? Tú estás muy flaca. ¿Estás a dieta? You are so skinny and you on a diet? La comida del refrigerador no es para tuya. The food in the fridge is not for you. Por favor, no meter la mano en la billetera del señor que reporta la migra. Painful to translate. I'd rather not. Now, with men, one has to be a bit tougher. Pancho, riega al jardín. Frank, water the garden. No seas tan flojo, amigo. Don't be so lazy, my friend. Tú tienes aliento alcohólico. You stink of alcohol. No me veas así tan directo. Don't you look at me so directly. Yo voy a hablarle a la policía si no cambias. If you don't behave, I'm going to have to call the police. Now, if Pancho has finished his job and you are feeling restless and adventurous, you may want to tell him, Amorcito, ven a mi cuarto y enséñame tus Mr. Rios precolombinos. Untranslatable. If you repeat these phrases as often as possible to yourself and to any Latino you encounter, you won't have communication problems anymore. For information on other Spanish lessons about food, politics, travel, and sex, please call the Mission Cultural Center and be quick. Now, amigos, a last-minute addition to the original script. A brief exercise to release intercultural tensions and political frustrations generated by the prior reader. Ready? Breathe in and breathe out. Relax. Now at the count of 3, everyone screams. Que chingue a su madre la migra. 1, 2, 3, go! Que chingue a su madre Glenn Beck, Rush Limbaugh. 1, 2, 3. Isabel Palin. Que chingue a su madre Wall Street. Que chingue a su madre Wall Street. Good, your Spanish is not that bad. You know, locos, when I turn on Fox News, I wonder whatever happened to the civil rights movement. Am I watching Comedy Central, Fear Net, or real-time cage fighting? For a moment, I want you to imagine a progressive news channel entirely run by artists. The news are crafted by poets and delivered by performance artists, and the cameras are handled actually by filmmakers. There are no commercials. So here I am, deliver the evening news without teleprompter. Good evening, America. Good morning, Europe. Umayakatay ni hetaya nahi. Kuyumahoy kay kayamanaha kainamaho. Ituyu ike manaha kay ike yamanahahaya. We're experiencing a major poetic malfunction in the world, and my frail mother is listening to Frank Zappa tweet. The world is upside down. The world is crumbling all around us. Tweet. Think twice before you strike against your loved ones. You may be striking against the wrong person, or even worse, against yourself. Tweet. Obama is deporting more Mexicans than all the Bushes put together. Does anyone know why? Tweet. On my way to the theater, to this theater, I saw this bumper sticker in Mission 26. Quote, Jesus loves you, but I want to kill you. What the fuck? San Francisco is changing! Tweet. Aren't you outraged by the Talibanization of American politics? Tweet. The US has 5% of the world's population and 1/3 of the world's prison population. Breaking news. More than half of the prison population is Black and Latino. What does this really mean? Americans own the largest amount of exotic animals as home pets in the world, including cougars, tigers, lions, monkeys, pythons, and a Mexican gardener. Hate crimes against Latino and Arab immigrants are on the rise, and a radical expression of anti-immigration sentiments has become part of the nightly news. We have no friends in Washington or the mainstream media. We, Latinos, with or without documents, are alone. On this stage, feels very lonely, que no? I need a kiss, a long, deep, wet kiss. What operates here is a virulent form of racism triggered by the combined fear of a black president and a broken economy. It emerged last year with the much touted birther, deather, and Tea Party patriot movements appearing on the national political scene. Their numbers are small, but their political capital and the size of their megaphone are enormous. Le Monde calls them the new extreme American idiocracy. Espèce de porc calamanque. Shit! I'm beginning to sound like the omniscient voiceover of a BBC documentary. Let me shift tone here, get a bit more performative. Under the pretext of national security, they have decided to scrutinize everything that goes on radio, TV, printed journalism, the internet, performance art, including this very... So from to sitcoms and from news to programming, they have digital sensors which can detect keywords that trigger ideological or difference. Since it is practically impossible to monitor everything, They have devised a mechanism by which, so the syntactic and conceptual coherence of a thought is, especially when dealing with conflicting opinions. So when it comes to expressing political view, most critical words have been, and I mean just words such as or even an innocent term like, in a world such as this, content would be restricted to, and the possibility to make intelligent civic choices would be affecting our funda, imagine what kind of a world this would be. Dear American citizen, if you're currently experiencing symptoms of mesothelioma type B, hepatitis type C, hemophilia bovina, Mexican swine fever, African horse sickness, Afghanistan singles, Ebola, erectile dysfunction, compassion fatigue, SARS, sleep disorder, OBC, identity rash, sexual addiction, reality TV syndrome, or a combination of the above. Most likely you have already lost it. Or perhaps you never had it to begin with. But don't worry, we've got the cure. We are your doctors, your insurance providers, your pharmaceutical dealers, the lawyers and shapers of your psyche. So pick up the phone and call 1-800-EMERGENCY. Or visit immediately our website, www.terminaldemocracy.com. Remember, your sickness is our business. And then forget this message.